Raps.
Yeah. What's up? Welcome to another episode of the 710 of Slickville show. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. Mr. 710 in these streets. And I am joined once again by my co-host, ladies.
Hello, I'm Sway Kenyatta.
And
Erica Tiffany.
And then we got another guest coming in. Y'all already know who this is, Dynamite Vincent White.
What it is, man.
On the Neo
What's
side
good
of the
with
game.
you?
What's happening?
Yeah, you know, had to rock the New Orleans sway tonight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not Kenyatta sway, New Orleans.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me.
Nah, it's being swaggerific.
Don't be mad.
There we go. Well, good people, you know how we do this thing. We are, as this is an interactive show, and like I said, like, share, comment. Make sure you share though. Before you do anything, make sure you share, cause we out here in these streets. And so look, what I want y'all to do. We talking about a lot of stuff. We talking about double standards. We gonna finish that conversation. We also gonna talk about stereotypes. I'm gonna put this disclaimer out here right now. Hey, we ain't talking about nobody in particular, but if the shoe fits,
wear it.
That's too damn bad. We out here. Like I said, I ain't out here trying to hurt nobody's feelings or nothing like that. We just having fun. But like I said, we govern our lives on double standards and stereotypes. And it's a fact of the matter. Like the way we look at other people is usually based on stereotypes, and kind of how we move around in these streets is based on double standards as well. And so we're going to get to that. But what I want to do real quick is since last week, what's been going on in y'all lives?
Ladies.
Don't all talk at once.
For me, I had an amazing weekend in Birmingham, Alabama. It was Magic City Classic Weekend, the 77th annual Magic City Classic with Alabama State University. Hornets and the A&M Bulldogs from Huntsville, Alabama. They match up in the Magic City, and I was a liquor representative, and I also had a fashion show, so I was a model coordinator. Got to meet Kiki Wyatt, Stevie J, Faith Evans, Stokely from In Condition. It was just an amazing weekend. Birmingham Magic City Classic don't owe me nothing. It was made my coin, secure the bag. Everything was great.
Nice. What's up?
Man, why
had a
didn't
good
you
weekend.
tell old Stevie to come through here? So,
Don't do that.
you got some questions to ask?
It's a setup.
Sure we do. What about you, E?
I had a chill weekend. It was sunny. It was nice outside. I went and saw The Hate You Give. It's the first time in probably 10 or 15 years where I cried several times during the movie. Like,
is it a good
like
movie?
tears, like had to get tissue and like poke the eye corners several times.
Really?
It really got me. It was really a good movie.
Who in that?
The leads are
the guy who played Rev Tresvant in New Edition movie.
what's the girl that plays? She's in all the movies.
I can't think of her name. Is on the tip of my tongue. Can't think of her name.
But it's good. It's about just the violence in Black America, and
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you got to go see it. Definitely go support the movie.
that's what's up.
What about you, Dino?
Same old, man. In these streets, working on this house, getting ready, about to make this move. So, trying to deal with these realtors. Anybody looking for a home, I'll let your boy. Dynamite.white, Instagram. I got you.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Well, look, for me, since last week, it's actually been almost 2 weeks now. I became a foster parent, and
All right.
for anybody that's done that,
Hey,
shout out to
hit that again.
shout out to y'all.
It's instant. Just add water.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
you didn't even need water.
I
That's
like
right.
that. Just add water.
Just add water.
We straight microwave my parenthood situation.
How old is the foster child?
Oh, she 8. Well, when I tell you, whew, y'all didn't tell me about these new kids.
Oh, yeah.
These new kids different. Like, they do different math. They do.
Oh yeah.
Like
You had to
that.
do some homework.
Oh, yeah, 2 hours, yo. I mean, that wasn't because I didn't know it, but the 2 hours, That common core math is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just don't understand all these lines and these squares and
These
these
squares
dots.
and boxes.
This is kind of dumb to me. Also, since last week, I got to go ahead and roast my wife real quick. We was talking on the phone earlier today, and she was like, "Hey, I passed this place named Swingin' Richards. Is that a gay strip club?" And I was like, "Baby, I think it is." She was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Hey, so what's another name for Richard?" And she was like, "Richard, I don't know." I was just like, think about it. Think about it. And then when it hit her, she was like, "Dicks!" I was like,
Wow.
yeah. Oh my God. It all just hit me at once.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, baby. Swinging
That word.
jackets.
This on
Got
Price is
him.
Right, was she?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like when it hit her, it was just almost like,
That aha moment.
yeah. Sorry about that, Nick. Hey, so she's not gonna accept my my live request over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch that over. Hey, like I said, guys, thank everybody for tuning in. If you hadn't shared this feed, go ahead and share this feed. Don't be selfish. We talking double standards and also stereotypes. If you got any questions or comments, the phone number is 470-251-4343. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. But look, like I said, guys, we're going to jump on into this double standards because we got to go ahead. We got to put a bow in this conversation. We started last week. They tried to triple team me when we was talking about these numbers and whatnot. That yeah, y'all tried it.
Double.
Triple team because Alfie was here.
Alfie was here.
Alfie was here. And I'm going to go ahead and ask you, Vince, because
What's good?
this is what the question was. Why is it that dudes can be hoes and not be judged, and women can't be hoes and not be judged? Why can't they have so many numbers like that?
You want the straight and narrow version, or you just want it real? I mean, how you want it? I mean, I don't know. I put it like this. I was listening to a conversation where this lady had mentioned that she had a few people, whatever, and it was one of her fantasies, and
It's a couple miles.
yeah. So
One of her fantasies was to have a couple of men.
couple of men. She
All
wanted,
at once?
Yeah, she wanted them at once. So
okay.
Shout out
and the
to
guys were, she was telling the guys, she was like, it wasn't no train on me. I'm the one who set it up. I'm the one, and it came down to it was like, nah, you pretty much got set
It's
out.
a train.
Yeah, you got it. There's.
She said that?
She was talking about it. I guess it was one of her fantasies. It was on another talk show, and it just kind of, I guess that kind of puts the icing on the cake. I mean, for guys,
Wow.
I mean, it kind of is what it is. You're having fun with your buddy, but as a female, where I think they
You getting thrashed.
try to see my body as a temple more than anything. So you just can't let all the bras in your temple and have them.
Yeah. Somebody said Amtrak.
So
What's up? What's up, Ash?
Oh.
Yeah, Ash track in the chat.
So I think to scale it back, I don't think we were talking about that. That's an act. That's an activity, right? A gross activity, nonetheless. That's way too much. I think what we were talking about was just through the course of life, a man get a few numbers, and through the course of life, a woman dates and get a few numbers. And why, if her number is kind of high, like the guy's kind of high, why is she, looked at as not wife material? We're not talking about that freakazoid situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking about just a natural, I guess, progression of life. She dated a lot, never went through a couple of men, couldn't figure out which one, found out that this wasn't the one. I don't know.
I think
the
it's-
process.
But how many times did she find it out?
I don't know. We don't have her here. We're just talking
I
hypothetically.
think it's a little different.
Erica, help me out here.
No, I'm gonna tell you
Wow,
this way.
this
I
church
think it's
mouse.
just a little
Hey,
different
Jaquan,
because
Listening.
in that situation, it's a little different. Like, yeah, women are dating, but we talking about the ones that's been passed around. And then yeah, they will be looked at like that. Like we went to school with the girl that was like, oh, she thinks like a guy when it comes to sex, and it's like, yo, I'm in the mood. I'm gonna make this happen, and I'm not worried about what this person thinks. I'm not worried about if you think I'm a hoe. I'm not worried about any of that. Like, but
And kudos to her.
dude's like, yeah, I hit it, but I'm not gonna main that up because that's the one that everybody done had. And y'all welcome to feel like that about dudes. Y'all just typically don't.
That's not true. First
Yeah.
of all,
Some of
I don't
y'all-
know. I don't know how you can say
I don't
thinks
like
like a
manholes.
guy. Like that a woman's, if she decides that, listen, I'm just gonna have sex with you because I feel like it. That doesn't have to be acting like a guy. It can just be acting on an instinct or acting on her feelings or not being scared or hesitant, which is a lot of reason why women don't, is because they don't want to be judged. Not necessarily because they don't feel it. I may be just as attracted to you. You want to get down just as fast as you want to get down, but I think about what are you gonna think and what are people gonna think about me once you start telling people that you sleeping with me and that you got it and how quick you got it. So
you sleep with that dude that
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
it.
you
You
don't-
he whacked to begin
what are you
with,
talking about in
but-
high school? First of all, how does everybody know? If
I
these
tell-
kids nowadays, they really talking about it. They smash one chick, it's all over the dang
It's on the
school in a
internet, it's on
WhatsApp
social
message.
media.
So
Right.
it's quick to get around that you are quote unquote easy if you're a girl, but if it's a guy, he ain't called easy. You know, oh man, that guy easy. You can get that dick anytime. It ain't said like that.
It is like women be like, I can find dick anywhere.
No, about a specific guy. Like, that guy is easy. You want to get some dick, girl, you just go over there. He can give it up in a heartbeat. Because the thought is y'all give it up anyway.
Right. Exactly.
See, that's not always true, though.
Y'all do
That's
give
not
it up
always
freely and easily.
Well, I mean, you got all right.
It's a
so-
lot of y'all man whores. It's okay.
if-
It's a lot of.
Hold on, you can't say y'all,
Oh,
man.
I mean, it's a lot.
And
I
look
said
in
it's
this
a
direction.
lot. Oh, I didn't. Oh, sorry.
You
I
like,
look because you
y'all
said,
man
hold on.
whores,
I
really.
look because you
How dare you?
addressed me. I wasn't speaking of you. I don't know your escapades.
Damn, man.
I mean, I don't know.
Escapades all in
Oh,
this.
okay.
I'm gonna back
Jesus
it up.
Christ,
Okay,
huh?
my bad.
I have a friend who
On
says that she
bang
keeps
bus.
her man on hotation. So she
what-
Rotation.
What?
Shout
keeps
out to
him on a
her.
hotation.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
She made that word
She
up.
made it up.
All right, girl.
I mean, it's
To each
just.
his own.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's just what it is. Like my dad made a point that guys look at women like that's supposed to just be there. So when he has it, he don't want to think about all.
Well,
the-
first of all, everybody lie, so she can tell you anything.
Oh,
People lie
absolutely,
about the
but I
numbers
mean-
I
anyway.
think the general rule for men is multiply by 2, whatever number you get.
Oh, stop it.
or three,
Three.
just based on who y'all
Depend,
actually
yeah.
count.
I
That's
multiply
insane.
by 5 with guys.
Y'all only
Really?
count,
Divide by 5.
Divide, multiply.
She said
y'all
divide.
only really count
Multiply by
dudes that y'all really dated, dudes that y'all really liked, and dudes that lasted longer than 14 pumps.
Oh,
What?
Like
Where you get that?
these are the only dudes that y'all really count. I'm just saying.
He don't count.
But,
So basically,
I ain't
we're
really
never
like
gonna come
him.
to a conclusion on this subject.
well, I think it's the
Yeah,
same as the stereotype around women with children or men with children. It seems like you date, it's like, oh, she got any kids? As soon as you say she got any kids, like, I don't know, man,
Y'all
she got
do.
2 kids. But if the
Yep.
dude got kids, it's
He
not
wants
even
to
a
be
question. Like,
accepted. He's like,
Especially if his kids don't live with
He
him.
be like, it's 2018. Everybody got kids. But if a woman has kids,
Dudes
I
be
can't
like,
date her. She got one too many. Y'all
I don't know if
y'all
it's
do the
because
women
of
with
the
kids.
It's more, I think
No, it's
more
the
of
woman with kids. I've specifically heard men say that if a woman has, some men won't date a woman if she only needs to have one, and or she has 2, it has to be by the same guy. Like y'all have the nerve to have all these
Criteria.
criteria. Thank you. Y'all have the nerve to have all these criteria about a woman with kids, and then
Women do the same thing.
y'all
The same.
see y'all,
As a matter
y'all
of
on
fact.
this weekend rotation where y'all see y'all kids. If you got something coming up, you
Every
may
other
miss that weekend. Y'all be killing me. It's a lot for a woman. I don't have kids.
Y'all.
Women do the
But-
same thing because they don't like
Okay.
baby
I'm sorry, I'm
mamas.
saying y'all, it's just a figure of speech. But if you
Look.
taking it personally, like you
No.
said at the beginning of the night, if
Right.
you get bothered by it,
Now here's
you
what.
know,
All
well,
right.
shoot.
Okay. Since you brought it
That's
up,
what you
since I
said.
segue in
That's
it,
what you said.
'Cause-
I don't even know your situation.
all right,
I don't know nothing about
I was a single dad once.
Oh,
2
here we
kids. Single
go.
dad, 2 kids. Right, and
Speak on it.
it wasn't. Oh, I have kids. I'm a better person. Blah blah blah. No, it was women who. Oh, he's taking care of his kids. He's doing this and this. So they trying to jump on that boat. So
it's part of the
you're
stereotype.
saying that's part of it. That's also part of the double
Yeah,
standard.
there's a
So-
stereotype with that. Like, oh, he's so good. He's taking care of your
he's taking
kids.
care
Oh,
of
my
his kid.
God.
Oh, he's a nerd. Blah blah blah.
Oh, you
And
see
now
him every
y'all-
weekend? Oh,
So-
my God.
Just because you see it from a different perspective doesn't mean that it's any worse than us seeing it from Oh, you got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies, and none of them in your life?
Yeah. Chat room said, Ned Brown said, I've always avoided men with kids.
Absolutely.
Barksdale married a man with 100% full custody as his kid with no prejudice. And Marcus Dwayne said women do the same thing. And so, like,
Yeah.
He's also a single.
There's a lot of women and be like, oh, you got kids?
Oh, your baby mama might be crazy. I don't know if I can do that. Or you still might be smashing your baby mama. I don't know if I can do that if your kid's too young.
That's a fact.
Like that type of stuff. That all plays into it. And so, I mean, I've dated a chick with 3 kids, and like my whole issue with her was, hey, why don't this dude ever come see his kids? And now we can't do stuff because, like, it's 9 o'clock. I just got off work. And so now we just sit around the house with you and your mama and your 3 kids.
No, mama? Wait, that's a whole different situation. Why were you in that situation?
I mean, I was young and she was built like that.
Okay.
And here we go. Things that we overlook because the woman is stacked like that.
Hey, I was young and she was built like that.
Okay, women.
With 3 kids and her mom in the house.
Women overlook stuff too now.
Well, I went out on a date with a guy.
I had a little list.
I went out on a date with a guy, and I mean, great conversation. We had been talking for a couple of weeks on the phone before we met. Everything was good. He's holding my hand during the date. We're talking. He's like, so tell me about yourself. What are your goals, dreams? I'm just boom, boom, boom. Everything's great. And he was like, so do you want to have kids? And I was like, want to have? I have. I swear I could see the twinkle just died.
The light
died in his eye. He let go of my hand. He was like, you just don't look like the kind of girl who has kids and hasn't been married.
Judging.
Whoa.
Judging.
And I was like, what is that like? He's like, I don't know, but
like?
that's not what I expected from you. And he's like, I'm going to just be honest. He's like, we might as well stop right now. And he was like, I want to have everything that happens with my wife be a first. First one to marry her. First one to have kids with her. He said, I want to experience all those things with my wife at the same time. And I'm just letting you know up front, I don't date women with kids, and I don't date women who've been married before.
Is he wrong for that?
It was a little hard to swallow.
Yeah. He just punched her like that was a gut punch.
Because everything else was going so great,
wow.
But yeah, I had to respect it in one way.
Out on the first date. See, that's why I don't do lashes on the first date.
Well, we was talking on the phone, but we hadn't really got to those things. Like, well, I can't wait to meet you.
See,
it was crazy.
First date sway.
First date sway. So I need all the information on the first date.
So I
put the lashes on.
Do you respect that though? Do you respect the fact that he was?
And it gave me a different point of view and perspective on it, because I was just like, you know what? If he feels like he's kind of earned his way where he doesn't have these things and that's what he's looking for, so be it. I think it's a different perspective, because I find out that men a lot of times don't want a selfish woman, don't want a woman who's this and that. But then, like, some of the things that come with dating with women with children sometimes is that we always want to put somebody else first. Not say that women that don't have children don't, but it's a different type of mentality when I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and make sure there's cereal, make sure you get ready for school. Like, you act differently. But then you date a woman without kids, and if you got kids, you find it hard to match because you're like, she don't understand the things that I'm dealing with.
That kind of man gonna find something wrong even with a woman who don't have kids and never been married.
Oh my gosh.
He gonna find something wrong anyway.
Mailman Moby with the female perspective said that.
What up, Mailman?
What's up, Mailman? Mainly because women with kids, we have to deal with. He said mainly because women with kids, we have to deal with those kids every day. Most guys with kids, you don't have to deal with the kids daily. It's hard dealing with kids that's not yours. Some women kids are baby kids. Agreed.
Okay, can we segue into that? When they got badass kids and don't say nothing to my baby, and the dad don't want you to say nothing and he ain't there, and so that's a headache men truly prefer to avoid. Where
well, I can understand that. That's anybody.
Yeah, you don't want to go with your baby kids either.
Yeah.
But like y'all have y'all little things. That's up there for a dude.
That's for everybody. Nobody want to deal with bad kids. Period.
Yeah, but
especially if you don't have kids. I don't have kids, so if I have
it's even worse.
He got kids and they ain't got no manners, oh God, I'm out.
You date dudes with kids?
Huh?
You? Yeah, you.
Oh,
I mean, she ain't on the market.
You know I.
Hell no. To the no.
Okay, so now they're finna jump on me. So,
go ahead, speak the truth. Tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth will help you God.
I would date a man with a kid.
If
I would. I mean, I've recently revamped my list. Okay, since you said the list, I've recently, and I would say in the last, I don't know,
10 seconds.
Right.
Well, this year, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't revamp it. This was a very short time ago, maybe just a couple of months ago. I revamped my list of qualities and special and things that it would take for me to date a certain guy. And I had to revamp it by kids because I would not date a man that had kids. I wouldn't. I just didn't want to be bothered with it. And I say that because I am the type of person that I learn from other people's mistakes. And people that have kids, whether they're friends or family members, people that have kids from women, baby moms, baby dad, I learn from other people's mistakes. I don't have to put my hand on the stove and touch it to see if it's hot. If you say it's hot, I believe you. So just the things that I've seen other people go through in my, adulthood and stuff, it just gave me a nasty, vibe with dating a man with kids. Now, like I said, I revamped that because, I have met some men with kids have full custody of their kids. And I was shocked because I was like, what woman gives up custody of their kids? That blew my mind. So
what's the year?
It's 2018. I'm like, okay, so anything's possible.
Equal rights, equal pay.
It just
women
blew my
doing
mind.
some equal bullshit too.
So yeah, I'll date a guy with a kid, preferably one.
Preferably.
Yeah. Really, only one.
A half kid.
So next topic
Under
on
3.
these double standards. Compliments. Now, my wife doesn't like that I feel like dudes can only give certain compliments to other guys, which I feel like
Dudes, what now?
dudes can only give certain compliments to other guys, whereas women can compliment other women on anything.
Okay.
And so, like, if you got a certain talent, like, man, you can really play the piano, man, you're a good basketball player, golfer, whatever, that's cool. Hey, man, I like your car, or, hey, where you get them J's from, those dope. That's pretty much the extent of it. Outside of that, hey, man, I can't really tell no dude he got nice jeans on. That's
You
horrible.
can't say, dude, that's a nice outfit, that's a bad suit, like that suit. You can't say that. Are you serious?
Maybe the suit,
You can't say those some dope jeans.
but I can't be like, yo, man, you look good in that suit, fam.
We didn't say.
See,
Like-
in our sexual harassment class, this is how you do it. First
How
of
we go to
all,
sexual
let me
harassment?
say, first of all,
Straight there.
you don't compliment the person, you compliment the outfit or whatever it is. So what you
Absolutely.
say is, I like your hair. What you don't say is, you look really sexy today with
Yeah.
that hairstyle. Like, you got to switch it around. So I like your hat is different than you look really good over there. Like,
Right.
you have to learn how to adapt. So I think that
that's a
would
dope
that would
suit.
fall
Those
into
nice
the
jeans.
man ways of how to compliment
Yeah.
somebody. As long as you compliment the item, that's a nice shirt or that's a nice
Easily.
watch. Not like, hey man, you looking real good today.
Right.
It's totally
Yeah.
different.
We
That's the
ain't
same
gonna
way
be
you
able to
treat
do
women
it.
though. Because you shouldn't tell a woman like, man, you looking real good. Like in the workplace, there's certain things you can and can't say.
So what?
No,
Okay,
but I
but
would- I
that
would
carries
say,
over though.
Like, hey, I really like you've been working out. Shout out to you for that. Like, I can't tell Vince that.
Nah, we ain't going.
I'm
there.
like,
You
hey,
really
man,
shouldn't tell a woman you look like you've been working. It's really kind of borderline.
But see,
Hey,
we're
bro.
okay. Now that we on compliments,
How many push-ups have you done?
everybody gets
do
offended by
3
everything nowadays. Nobody,
Because you don't
can't
know
just
what
say.
people's intentions and thoughts really are.
But people are so sensitive nowadays. You can't even just compliment a woman that, or just, hey, you know what? You look beautiful.
You can. Oh yes, you can compliment me.
You-
Okay, so we go.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be
Let's go.
careful
But-
because it can be
but
taken the wrong
exactly,
way. Because
you
like they
just-
said,
you
if you're
just can't-
attractive, if you're an attractive
If you're
guy,
just
then you can
out.
compliment. But if you're not attractive, don't compliment nobody.
If you're just
Because you
out.
gonna be
Like, I saw a meme.
There
with
goes your
that
double
the other
standard
day.
right there.
Yeah,
There goes your double
that's what
standard
they
right
say.
there.
Like,
That's
this other
because
dude gonna get
if
locked
you're
up.
complimenting, if you're gonna compliment me. But if you're going to compliment me and then try to follow up with something else after that, then I mean, chill out, dude.
What you
Just
mean?
give the compliment and walk away. Let me ponder on that
Or
compliment. or
just
something.
keep your compliment.
But
fellas.
just talking in general, not talking about the workplace or anything. Just talking in general. Men can't give women compliment. I don't know women who don't like a compliment. I don't
But
know.
like
I mean,
Erica
who
just
y'all
said,
meeting?
it's a double standard. If she like him and she think he's attractive, then compliment out.
All day.
If she don't like him, they're gone somewhere.
I'm not gonna let that stand. I disagree.
Boy, bye.
I disagree. I get compliments all the time from men that I don't
Okay,
know,
well,
don't like,
you're-
maybe ugly. You can accept a compliment. You don't have to be excuse my language, the B word.
Disney.
Disney.
Shout out to
You-
Scrappy.
You don't have to be a B when you get a compliment for a guy that you're not interested in. I refuse to believe that.
But that's
So you mean to
them
tell me
now.
women are still out here? Because I know there was a time in a place back where, you know, we get a compliment from an ugly guy, we're not interested, we kind of get a stank face. I know there was a time, but you mean to tell me that's still going on?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I do not act, I'm sorry, I don't act rude, ugly, or disrespectful, or like the guy got herpes
But,
on his
okay.
lips when I get a compliment.
It may not be
I
that,
don't
but
do that.
Sarita
No,
in the
I
chat
accept the
room.
compliment. And if you press harder, I just like, oh, no, thank you. I'm unavailable. Now, that is my saying. I'm unavailable.
Sarita in the chat room says that some women think that a man is flirting if he compliments her.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem.
And that's
Right.
another thing. You can't even
There's
just
a-
throw
you
a
can't
compliment
think-
out without
you
somebody
can't
thinking
think-
you going.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I don't like to get my face cracked. So when a guy compliment me, I don't like to think that he's flirting with me or he want to holler. He has to say the words. I need to know for a fact. I don't like to get my face smashed.
But if you
cracked,
come
so
out
I
and
don't-
hit him with,
I just say thank you and keep moving.
thank you, I'm unavailable. He's like, damn, hold on. I just
Oh, yeah.
said
I
that.
didn't say,
Yeah.
hold up. I didn't say thank you, I'm unavailable. I said that if he tries to press me even more after that and I'm not interested, then I just my leading line, my favorite line is, oh, thank you so much.
So how many compliments
So look-
before he get that?
How many compliments he giving me?
Yeah, like, is it like 2? Or is
I mean,
it
just
like,
give me one compliment and
It
keep
depends
moving.
So it's like, hey, I like your shoes and your scarf.
I'm
So,
So,
maybe
hey, look,
your
my
nails a little
homeboy
bit.
was at a Halloween party.
Doing all that.
And he said this little Playboy bunny chick was in front of him. So he taps her on the shoulder, and she turns around, looks at him, and then looks him up and down. Was like, "Excuse me, I got a man."
See,
And
that's
then
stupid.
he said,
See,
"It's okay because I got a wife, but I want to let you know your tag is still on your outfit."
good for her.
See, I've done
Good
it.
for
Yeah,
her.
you do that.
Yeah,
a
now
lot.
she
You do
deserved
that a
every
lot.
crack
You do that.
face, whatever, because that's just ugly. That's so tacky of us as women. Just assume that because a man tap you, he didn't even open his mouth, and you assume that he wanted to holler at you. Girl, bye.
Yeah,
It just makes it harder for
That's women for you,
other.
though. That's because you're talking
women.
about
that ain't
the,
just women for you. Now you might as well say y'all.
okay,
You-
well, you're the exception, not the
Well,
rule. Because the rule is dudes you can't just throw
I
out compliments
disagree.
in these streets.
No, you can give me a compliment.
Ashley said the problem is they're always trying to come back with a pickup line following it.
That's what. Thank you. Who Ashley?
Always though?
Ashley,
Not
if
always.
they giving a compliment and pressing on, which is typically what I experience, they just move on. Everybody ain't trying to holler.
Well,
Everybody's not trying to holler at
some of
everybody.
it is the response, and it's like in sales, right? So you put it out there, and if there's a response, that kind of, if she's like, "Oh, thank you,"
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Okay, maybe I can go on with my next thing." But if she's kind of like, "Oh, thanks," and keeps moving like
Yeah,
that, that's all
keep
you're
it
gonna
moving,
get.
that's it.
So sometimes maybe somebody's
It's not
trying to
that
see
hard.
is there something else there, and sometimes someone's just trying to be nice. Like, "Hey, you look nice today. All right, keep it moving."
So why don't females throw out?
We do. But we don't want you to
Nah,
work. We don't want
nah.
y'all to think the same
See,
thing.
y'all-
y'all don't want-
Y'all take it the wrong way. Like, she's trying to get
What?
this.
Every dude don't tell you like that though. Every day, but see, like,
Y'all always
the
trying
other
to-
day
They do.
somebody said something to me. I told them things and kept walking, and they were like, "So you ain't even gonna try to follow up with nothing?
Well,
You're
I-
not gonna try to?"
Exactly.
It's
Y'all
like,
take it.
appreciate the compliment. I'm good.
She
I'm,
can compliment you
I'm
and not
going
want
lows
nothing.
and get my tools.
Like she be looking like how many pictures do I gotta like for
Oh,
this nigga
before
slide my
you,
DM?
okay.
Like I like 3 of his pictures, like of him, not
Specifically,
Not
nah.
to me. I like him, so why ain't he sliding in this DM?
That is not a code.
Yeah.
That ain't no code.
Yeah,
No,
hey.
3 pictures is not a code to DM.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
probably
not.
about 14. Chat room, how many pictures do you gotta like before you want somebody to slide in your DM? Why y'all figuring that out? Let's talk about the double standard on what women be judging, because that's what I want to talk about. So, double standard. Y'all want a guy to be
Shout out to 80% Mo.
emotional. Y'all want to do the open up, but y'all don't want him to be Ralph Tresvant. Y'all don't want to listen to too much Drake. So,
Drake is emotional.
And my feelings.
So if a dude is like, hey, I just feel like you don't be listening to me, baby. Like you like, dang, you all sensitive and whatnot. Like you hear that,
I
you
like
see
that.
that all over the
I don't
place
want you to
where.
be.
And then if a guy's closed off, you're like, yo, you're just so emotionally unavailable. I can't even talk to you about how you feel about nothing. Where's the line?
Y'all don't like girls talking to y'all and being emotional,
that
or
shot.
talking to you guys when the football game is on or basketball game is on.
It's not the same.
It is the same.
Sick
It's
mode.
the
Sick
same.
mode.
I think it's like yin and yang. So there's got to be a balance between how emotional one person is the other. So if a guy's really emotional, he may not want to be with another super emotional woman. So he needs to be with a woman who's a little more less emotional. Like you guys balance. One person talks a lot in the relationship. probably ain't gonna be really well put with another talker. So I think the same thing goes with those kind of feelings, is that you find someone who compliments you and how you are.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Well, let me just go ahead and ruin y'all with this
Okay.
next one. So, there was this scene. I wish I could have found it before the show, but I don't know if you all watched Insecure. That's so stupid. I don't know if y'all watched Insecure, but there was a scene where Molly was talking to this dude, and they were talking about the craziest things that they did. And Molly was like, yeah, back in college, you know, I had messed with this girl, and, you know, this and that, da-da-da. And dude was like, yeah, cool. And Molly was like, so what's the wildest thing that you did? And the dude was like, well, you know, back in the day, you know, I got a little drunk and I let a dude go down on me.
I remember that.
And Molly was just like, oh hell no, like this, stay away from him, he gay. Like her friends was like, no, this ain't it. So can a dude, a dude will be like, hey, you know what, you messed with a girl this one time. All right, it's cool. You know, we'll see what this at. I'm not gonna hold that against you. But would y'all will hold it up against a dude?
That's just a double standard that's just gonna have to stand. Okay, we can go past this. We can move on. That's a double standard that's gonna yes. The double standard is two girls together. It's hot. It's sexy. It's overlooked. You know, the man don't mind. But if dude I'm talking to kicking in, he lets me know that he one time. Hey, I just got head one time in undergrad. From who? Mike. You met him the other day. Oh, well, I'm calling Verizon to block your number because this ain't gonna work.
What if he changed?
It's just
what
a
if
double
he changed his
standard.
list
Look,
like you
that
did?
double standard just gonna have to stand.
What if he was saying?
I'm not doing
What if he
this.
said, I am delivered?
I
like women.
I like women.
Women.
Again, two women is just hot and sexy, and it's overlooked by a
That's
guy.
the stereotype that's been perpetuated on the media. Just recently, over the last couple of years, you started seeing men kissing more in movies and TV shows.
Yeah, man.
It's got
you
really.
can see that
They
on
try to
Fox.
shove it down your throat.
Like,
Was it
you can
Empire?
see that on Fox.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
watching
they
Empire, and I
try
was
to
like,
shove
this
it down
is
your throat.
There, it's
They
like
really
basic TV. It's
It
like
was too
there.
much.
Yeah, it's one of those things now where it's just a
In your
plot in every
face.
story. They gotta have that couple in every story. So
It doesn't bother me though.
No.
You just said it.
I said it's in your
don't
face,
bother-
but
But
It don't
if
bother-
you
it
if
don't
you
bother
if you
me
have
to
those
see it, but
secrets,
it
you
can't be-
might as well talk
It
about
can't be
them.
your dude.
no, it don't bother me to watch Empire and see
Jamal now?
Jamal and them
Getting
kids
his
for a second or
But
two.
but
it don't bother
if your
me.
dude had
It
kissed
looked like it's
Jamal
gonna
in
go
high
South
school, he
Pause
needs to
at
tell
certain
you though,
times.
right?
Yeah.
He needs to tell you. You don't need to keep that one a secret.
We talking about.
Yeah.
That
Is it okay or not
He needs to tell me
okay?
that. He needs
Alright.
to tell me that.
And so last thing on the double standards, and so I've heard that a lot of women want, like in the bedroom, they want to be pleased, but would y'all be with a virgin?
A virgin dude?
Yeah.
I think it would be exciting just to kind of, you know what I'm saying, turn them out.
She said, "Turn them."
I'm weak. So weak right now.
Got Rick James on the end down
I'm
there.
so weak.
Right.
Wow.
Man.
So weak.
Sway, where we at?
No.
So you don't want to mess with
You don't want no
I'm
virgin.
good.
40 year
teach him
virgin?
something.
So you want him to have some experience.
Teach me. Ariel 3000 said, "Teach me."
Hey, that's hilarious.
Teach me.
But I also, you know what, I look at it like a dudes want women that know something. Like it's only so much teaching that some dudes will be willing to do. But if we meet a chick and she is superhead, we like, damn,
Where you learn that?
why do you have so many skills? Because this is clearly not
Maybe
your
she's
first
just
time.
good at it.
Huh?
Maybe she just was good at it.
clear.
Maybe she's only.
So that's a gift from God.
Maybe she
clearly
just
not your
perfected
first
it, and she just.
If a guy's good
It
at
may not
sex,
be
he
her
can't
first-
just be good at it. He has
Right.
to have swunging around.
No,
she
it
can't
takes
give
practice.
the
Yeah,
head.
you got to
It
figure
could
out
be
what
practice
you're
with
doing.
one person.
So she can't- oh my
practice,
God.
yo.
It don't
Like-
take several people practice.
It doesn't. Thank
What?
you. It doesn't take several
All
people.
wolves not created
Oh,
equal.
hey.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about giving head? Or are we talking about
In general, the whole
now?
women's
If we're
experience.
talking
No,
about
no.
men
Hot pitch.
giving head or whatever you want to call it, y'all, it takes y'all some skills and some time to learn that because yeah. But for a girl to learn how to give head, once or twice, you got it.
Hell no. Double standard.
It ain't that hard.
No, ladies, you do
That's
not
not
have
hard.
it. Don't believe that.
I can't do the
you
no
don't have
back
it.
that
Some dudes
hard.
just be a little happy that it's happening.
Yeah,
It's not that hard.
You done got that
Yeah,
happy
it
dude.
takes some practice. It ain't but one.
And it takes
Yeah,
y'all
it's
some.
hard.
It takes y'all some practice to get it right down there too, because every wolf ain't the same. Like you said.
Yeah, but
you
females,
got-
it's
a lot of work on us.
You gonna have to put some
get it
hours
right.
in.
Yeah, you got to get it right, and
Okay.
leave your ego at the bedroom door, because I need to be able to tell you when you're not. You know, we need to work this thing
see,
out.
that's the thing though.
Just
Dudes will
somebody just
listen.
being happy
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
them being
but-
down there because that
Yeah,
don't
'cause
happen like that.
What about females?
What?
Yeah, I don't want to take advice while y'all down there.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
No, you
Feedback.
don't. No, you
Let
Feedback
me
is
don't.
know if
healthy.
my,
No, it's-
my teeth
I
hurt.
got this.
Let me know if
I
my
got
teeth
this.
scaved. I'm sorry.
Nah, you gotta have
Go take that bottom lip up. You know.
What? I don't even know what that is.
right.
Rotate the
You know
Exactly.
Sick
Rotate the bottom lip up.
Teacher.
Got
That's
it.
because you had some hours.
Yeah, no wonder you want my version. You teaching that
no,
stuff here.
man.
You taught me something. Rotate the
Right.
bottom lip. Okay.
And on that note,
See there?
Got it.
She wasn't as good as she thought she was.
Shut it up.
Regular head.
Wow, not that birthdays and anniversary head. Jesus.
I don't have to give head.
Oh,
You don't have to.
God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you out the game.
You know?
You out the game. You out the game. Sit on the bench, coach.
I am nice enough,
She ain't ready.
personality, cute enough, smart enough, wit enough,
And
body
it ain't
is
enough when you
You
done.
are
It's all
You
enough.
are clearly manual window.
Okay. Nah. Yeah, you won't
Hey, but on
get
that
tired
note,
halfway up.
we got a word from our sponsor, Beyond Clean Cleaning Services, LLC, will meet and exceed all of your cleaning needs and expectations. We specialize in cleaning and medical and clinical facilities, as well as commercial properties. We are licensed and bonded, and our staff receives continuous training. We are affordable, courteous, timely, and professional. Now servicing Illinois, Indiana, and Georgia. A new experience in cleaning awaits you at Beyond Clean Cleaning Services, LLC. Call now at 708-829-4102.
Hey, Chad was like don't have to give head. Question mark, question mark,
Yeah,
question
that-
mark, exclamation,
Yeah, that
exclamation.
Nick Young
I
face.
knew that was gonna start some chatter in the chat room.
Yeah, that Nick Young face.
Who was that? That said that?
Because let a dude be like, yeah, I don't be out there eating
I don't
that thing
eat
like
that
that.
thing
I don't
like
be
that.
getting my
Nah.
snack on like that. Y'all be looking like, what? I be like, yeah, I'm just enough. I'm a nice enough guy.
Yeah.
My thing large. You
Yeah.
know, this is what I do. I got a great job. I got a lot of money, and I
Have
just
good
don't
credit.
be out here getting my
Oh,
snack.
Yeah,
You
good.
be like,
shit.
cool. Don't get your snack on then, or you be like,
So you cool with that?
Hmm.
He got good credit in.
this nigga stay. He don't eat.
And he don't eat Nathan. Y'all good? You good?
Negative. We
Negative?
Going, going straight into the chat with my girl.
Come on,
like,
double
girl,
standard.
you won't believe what he tried to tell me.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to hit on these stereotypes real quick.
Vincent, I see you down there shaking your head.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's horrible. This is
This is horrible.
horrible. We're
So-
adults.
I'm trying to think where
It's
I
a
want
part
to
of
start.
I just wanted to start controversy.
I know.
Is
I
it?
know. I'm about to
That's
start
all.
some controversy right
That's
now. Stereotypes govern how we look at a lot of people and how we deal with our lives. What are there some stereotypes that you all just don't like? Just we gonna jump off of those right quick. That you just don't like, whether it's like black women are angry, white people can't dance.
I got one
Why people can't dance?
that
Some of 'em
bothered
can.
me when I moved here from California.
What's that?
Why do you talk white?
Ooh.
I think
Nah.
that's a southern thing.
Well, what it was, I took it
'Cause
offensive.
I've
said,
heard that.
You talk like you're white, and I had no context of what that
I
meant.
don't think you talk
Especially being,
white.
it's different now. I had a lot of.
Oh, you've been here long
Oh
enough
my
to pick up
God.
the
She's been
slang.
properly
Like
educated.
the volume.
on
Oh,
I was like the
girl.
volume.
Oh my
Like,
god.
oh my God.
You a Valley
You're
girl.
listening to Black Tony now.
Oh no.
But being
ahead.
coming from the military, we had a
Don't.
diversified group of people that we were always around in the military. So you just talked like everybody else talked. It was generalized. But you come down to the South, and it's like you talk white.
You pick up where you, what environment you in. Like she said, she talked one way when she was there, and she got here, and after a while, she calmed it down or whatever. You just pick. No,
Wait,
I don't mean
what?
it as an insult. I don't mean it as an insult. I mean, you know,
down.
like she said, she got here and been here long enough, and
Blonde
you
girl
know.
down.
I had one.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's one comment from the
Speaking
chat
of
room.
butts,
Back to somebody in the chat room said, "I'll snack sometimes, but I ain't eating no booty though."
Oh, groceries.
He's not tossing no salad.
The groceries?
Yeah, ain't no groceries.
that's a dang, yeah.
But yeah. So
All right, then.
talking black or talking white,
It's just correct.
those people get judged. Those people really get judged. Like I got judged when I was a kid when I talked like that. Like it was like, yo, you talk like a white dude.
You ever had that?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Oh.
I'm a thug now.
Clearly.
So it don't even
God.
matter.
But I mean, ultimately, everybody has that voice, though. I mean, it's no different
it
than a
on?
movie part and interruption.
But is it talking white? Is it? Why does it have to be talking
It's
white?
just correct English.
If you
Like
No,
Ariel
you
3000
can
said.
speak correctly with a certain tone, but when you kind of go above that, like I'm talking to you now, but if I'm at work, hello, how are you doing?
Hi.
You
What's
doing
going on, buddy?
Awesome, great
What's
job,
up?
buddy.
What's up?
Hey, I say awesome all the
You're-
time.
so what's talking
You're
black? To be really talking black.
And we at work.
Black Tony.
So show me black.
Black
Tony.
Tony, you haven't.
What up, Shawty Cuz?
What up?
Black Tony
Yeah,
is
they-
every Black Tony
Damn,
is
Shawty,
everything.
the way you wearing them glasses.
Black Tony never show up to work.
These folk around here, Shawty, I'm just saying. I
Man.
ain't never gonna come to work, cuz.
Black Tony's
Hey,
horrible.
so listen, is there any food that you won't eat at work?
I don't eat office food in general.
I'm just saying, like, do you eat chicken and watermelon?
Like you won't take it to work because of the stereotype?
Yeah.
So you're asking me what I would take
I
to
didn't
work
eat
at
the
my
watermelon.
lunch.
There was National Watermelon Day, and literally they bought like 15 watermelons and had them
Did you
downstairs.
eat it?
I did not go downstairs. I am not eating and it's majority white people at my job too. Negative. You ain't gonna see me down there. But
Would have lied that day. Oh, I don't eat watermelon.
They was
Like,
downstairs.
watermelon down there, I don't
They
eat
was
watermelon.
downstairs,
I didn't even know there's National Watermelon Day.
We
I
gonna
didn't know
wait
that,
on her
that
to
they
come
knew
down
there was
there.
a
We
day.
We got
know
your
that
slice
either.
right here. Here you go, Erica.
We saved you a whole watermelon.
Look,
Oh,
Did they do your head like
it's seedless.
I don't like how certain
I didn't know
people
that
say watermelon and
Oh,
black.
No, watermelon.
yeah.
Wow.
Water.
Wow.
And black.
You ain't got no watermelon?
Watermelon?
That's a stereotype that's not real. That's hilarious.
Hey,
One
there's
stereotype
squirrelberry.
that I don't like, that black people can't swim.
No, black women don't do water.
because of our hair.
Do you do
And
water?
I do.
Lit.
Do you get?
I do. I
All
go
the way
all
under?
the way under, yeah.
I was about to say, you go to pool parties and
Yeah,
sit on
No,
yeah.
I go all the way under.
You know I do.
Be straight dry above
West
the
Coast.
neck.
I go all the way under. And I'm not scared of water. I go all the way under. I know how to float, but I can't swim. And I go all the way under.
Wow.
I do. I can't swim because I just, but I'm not scared of water. People find out I can't swim. They're like, oh, okay, well, we know you're not. I'm like, no, I'm finna go in. Ocean or pool. I go in.
What you going?
I've went under, with the fish and all that. I've done all of that. I'm not scared of water at all. Like, not even the first. So my hair gets wet. I go we on a resort or whatever. I go into the hotel, wash my hair real quick, blow dry it out, and go about my business. It's not that serious. So yes, I get my hair wet in the water.
On the
So that's
non-Me
a
Too movement side of the
silly
game,
stereotype that
I'm not
black women.
surprised that you can float. That's on the non-Me Too movement side of the game. You'll figure it out later on.
No.
Erica know what I'm talking about.
Erica, what you talking about? What is he talking about? I don't like when there's an inside
He said,
joke
I
about
can't
me.
swim, but I can float.
I can float.
Yeah, nobody.
I learned
nobody's
that.
surprised.
I learned that. I literally just learned that,
Boy.
literally this year. Because
Oh.
Damn, this has been an awesome year for you,
It's
huh?
been a great year. It's been a great year. But I went to the pool.
Finally got your priorities together.
I went to the
huh?
pool like
Sarita,
5,
just so you
6,
can
7
see what
times
I'm
this
talking
summer,
about.
and I did. Hi. I went to the pool like
She can
5,
float.
6, 7 times, and it was me funny.
5, 6, 7 times.
and I had a ball, and people literally thought that I could swim. I'm
Can
like,
y'all
no.
swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
Yeah.
I taught myself how to swim, y'all. That's
I'm not
crazy.
I love the ocean, so
Um,
I'm always in it.
Stereotype or no? White people do not use seasoning on their food ever.
They don't. I've had enough white meals
salad?
to know that they don't. It's horrible.
They experience seasoning different.
Yeah.
The way their mouth and taste buds grew up.
And why during Thanksgiving at a white person's house, everything is a casserole dish?
You don't like casserole? You like
you don't like green
Everything
meat
they'll have
casserole?
that. They have that turkey, and then every
Turkey
other
casserole.
they have that dry turkey, but then everything else on the table is a casserole.
corn casserole,
Yeah, everything is a casserole. And they don't have
Yeah.
dressing; they have stuffing.
pumpkin casserole.
But that's no, not everybody. I think going back and forth over the years, I've learned that dressing and stuffing is more regional than anything. Because in the South, more people do dressing.
Right.
In the North, more people do stuffing.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can't just say white people. I've seen some people with some darker or fairer color skin, and they do stuffing. And it's like, nah, I don't want that. I'm good. So, but yeah, how about the double standard? Nah, it's not a double standard. Why don't women cook anymore?
I cook.
Yeah, I do too. I cooked before I came here.
And not like Wanda Smith broccoli,
Not
like cook.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, what's your favorite
And don't
dish?
ask
Microwave,
me-
yeah.
No,
Yeah, rotate meat number 2.
I cook. I'm cooking Thanksgiving dinner. I cook.
What?
But to me, it's
Dressing.
part of having a family. I mean, my kids ain't gonna eat ramen noodles every night. I mean, you gotta eat, and they need to learn how to cook. You know, my son is a chef, so cooking is important in our household. I think it brings us all together. It's time to talk.
So he's the one who cooked for the holidays.
Can't have Totino's
No, we
every
all
day.
cook, but I think it's just important that your kids know how to cook, boys and girls. I think that one of the things that was the issue with us with teaching my son how to cook was the issue his dad had, which is that boys aren't supposed to go in the kitchen. I was like, what do you mean? Like, get out the kitchen, let your mama cook. Or go help your mom. Like,
That's a
men should
stereotype.
be in the
Men
kitchen.
do feel
Men
like
should
their
cook.
boys should be outside throwing a ball, and the daughter and the mother
That's
should
not.
be in the kitchen
I think
cooking.
that has more personification of the parents. Because if you grew up in a single parent household like I did, my mom taught me to do everything. She's like, look, the only thing you don't need a woman for is sex. Because you need to know how to do all this
But-
on your own.
So that's
You
what I'm
need to take care
saying.
of
To me,
this.
I'm like your mom, right? I'm teaching my son to cook. But when his dad was around, he was like, why is that boy in the kitchen? Get him out the kitchen so you can cook. He don't need to be in there. Like, as if he's bothering me versus he needs to be in here learning what I'm doing. This is not a woman's chore.
Man, as many male celebrity chefs as there is now.
There's not a lot of black men chefs. The percentage of that,
That's
and
true.
the
Better go
statistics
get Holly
is
G.
really, really
Garvin.
small.
I raised my hand as one.
Yeah,
But my
The
wife,
fact that you know one, I mean, but you
my
probably
wife,
1 to
wife
100.
cook.
so I don't. My wife cook, so I don't. I mean, but I can.
Mark-
I will
But you
survive.
can.
Yeah.
But I know
can.
you help clean.
Yeah, I do. I do.
But a
all
lot
that
of men
stuff.
don't do
A
that.
lot of men
I
do
help
that.
clean, but I hate cleaning. And I
Like
do
scrubbing the
majority of
toilet,
it.
scrubbing the
But see, I
I
mean,
like for my house to smell good.
yeah, I ain't got
and
no
I
problem
can
with
only
scrubbing
deal with
toilets. I hate dishes.
Certain stuff.
Why men hate the simplest chore?
Dishes isn't.
Y'all
simple
hate the
chore.
dishes and y'all hate folding up clothes. I don't get
Oh,
it.
my guy
See, I
loves to
fold
wash
towels
clothes. I
all
hate
day.
to
I
fold
just-
clothes.
the simplest chore.
He loves to wash clothes. I hate it.
good.
He'll wash 8 loads of laundry for the whole house. I cannot stand
What
doing
type of
laundry.
dudes you be meeting?
Oh yeah, you. Where your dudes at? You,
Where
you
they
need to
been
put
at?
out the list so these women can get happy out here.
Yeah. What
So
you
women,
tripping,
so you're
son?
saying that women are not cooking in 2018? That's
Oh,
what you're
no.
saying?
Women don't. Women
that's
microwave their ass off, or
Oh, wait on
they-
people
they're
to come give
always-
them free dates.
No, they say how many
Oh,
help
there you go.
That's what I've
Right
heard
there.
from men.
Right there.
That women, you know,
That could
want
be
free
it.
dates.
We're
That's
so
what I've heard.
constantly
Like,
going out to eat.
I asked how many times have you went out on dates? I asked this panel in a past show, how many times have you went out on dates just
to
for
get
food?
dinner.
And she was like, "Ooh, that's."
Oh. She started counting.
Like it was a lot. Like that was the mood. That's the play.
Shouts out to Mrs. Brown. No, he can't cook.
Hey, you a lie?
Uh,
I'm gonna call you that right out here. I don't, but I can. Every time I cook, you know it's good. Don't do me.
I think Mrs. Brown is telling the truth.
Hey, you think wrong. Both of y'all.
Okay, it's okay.
Listen, last one before we get out of here, because I'm gonna skip over the Asians, I'm gonna skip over the Hispanics and the Middle Easterns today.
And go straight to the ghetto.
Straight to the ghetto, folks.
Santa Claus, go straight to the ghetto.
And this is very near and dear to my heart. On the ghetto side of the game, because the stereotype that it always seems like ghetto babies never wear clothes. They never have on clothes. They always only got on the
And
diaper.
they
A
always
onesie.
got the snot coming out of one nostril.
They mouth like the babies.
Babies,
like,
kid.
if they like 3 or 4 years old, they mouth's always blue or some other random color or something. Like,
Because
They
nobody's
must be
watching
dating
them.
New age.
It's a 9 later.
hey,
Somebody got to get the baby dressed. So if ain't nobody watching the baby, not only did it not
Honestly,
get
that's
dressed.
pet peeve though. I hate for my kids to either be in the house just. You if you're going anywhere near outdoors, you need some clothes on. Don't
Absolutely.
feel comfortable just going out and you, don't do that.
Absolutely.
Don't do that.
Ghetto houses they beds never had bed rails.
A headboard.
It never happened.
It's just a mattress.
Yeah. You can tell a ghetto house in somebody's profile picture
No
because there's a whole lot of stuff in there.
And I can't stand when people take selfies and they don't check their background.
Women.
I don't know. I'm posing it up. Like, I took a picture of a wine bottle to support Black excellence yesterday, and I put it in front of something, a statue. I put brooches around it. Like, I need the setup to be real. Ladies, when you're taking pictures of yourself, as side note, please check that shoe, tampon, whatever. Make up the bed. Get the background together. Dudes, get that condom wrapper off the floor. It's just a lot. I analyze pictures to death, so I hate. Before I even look at the person in the picture, I'm zooming into that background. I hate it. Close your dresser drawers all the way, your drawers hanging out. Just get it together. Or just get behind a white wall. I hate it. Pet peeve. Moving on.
Pictures ain't never in the frame.
Never.
Clean the mirrors.
Clean your mirror.
Now, I will tell you, like, women will look at the background. Like, if you, I remember one time I took a picture, and this was back in the day. I took a picture, and the lady was like, "You got 2 toothbrushes, huh?" I was like, "Damn!"
Right. I'm doing the pinch. I'm like, what's this right here?
She was in the mirror, like you can see one.
Is that a blow dryer on your counter?
Yeah.
Wow.
I see the back of an earring.
Right. Who
Investigative
extra
work.
strength?
Jesus Christ. Extra strength.
But I do be wondering when these dudes be taking these extra sexy pictures and they supposed to be single, but they didn't take the picture. And then I be like, so you got
talk about the female though.
That's easy though, because I can just go like this. And
No. It don't be like it'd be a picture where nobody took that but a person. And I might see a shadow, like, so who took
If
the
you
picture?
look real, don't let them have on shades. You can really see the shadow of who's taking the picture. Those
I thought you was in.
Man,
I thought you was in. I thought you was in Cuba by yourself.
Yeah, who goes? First of all, I'm just going by myself. You are not going to present by yourself.
I knew a couple. They both had separate Instagrams, and they both took pictures as if they were by themselves the entire time when I knew they were together. But they was mad at each other, so they posted like they single. I'm like,
shout out to them. That's dope.
That's too many games.
Okay. Better get your vacay game up.
And this last thing that hit near and dear to my heart. Ghetto girls usually wear a whole lot of lip gloss, like a lot of lip gloss.
I'm so glad I don't have a lot on tonight.
Do it again. Yeah. So I know this one girl, and she had got some lip gloss on Saturday at 10 a.m. And at 6 p.m.
That's a given though. That's the age though.
What?
That's the age.
At 6 p.m. it was halfway gone, and by Sunday night, it was completely empty. And so
So you're saying that she uses that much gloss all day long?
My lip gloss
that
be
her
popping.
container is
straight.
Yeah.
I'm with Vince on that. That's age. That's who is doing that. No.
Trying to get your shine on all day.
Girls, you know.
I'll tell you off there.
Yeah.
Hey.
She not in here.
Who is reapplying that much that they have?
But it was so much. Like I'm talking about 30
You see that
seconds.
little, see that little line?
Yeah, that line that
It
gets there.
connected. It connected.
Oh, and every time she's talking, I hate it. I love
and
that
there was a
beat.
little bit down
Can't
here, and there's a little bit on the side,
To me, that's the same as dudes who brush their hair every 16 seconds.
and there was a little bit under her
Constantly
eye.
brushing their hair all
Yeah,
day long.
keep them waves
Nah,
up.
keep them waves
that's
tight.
youth.
Yeah, keep
Do
them
you know how
waves.
many? Do you know what my waves used to look like back
Man.
then?
All them strokes all day
doesn't matter
long.
The waves
Wow,
was dope.
hater.
Now.
And do you see how?
I don't see nothing.
That's from
Look at this
overbrushing.
shine, though. Look at this shine though.
What does that shine
Got
mean?
that.
This shine is so
Okay.
next level. You ain't never seen. You seen a dry head? That's the
Nah,
worst bald
yeah,
head.
no.
I don't know
You
dry
got
head.
alopecia? What's
You think kissing a
With your
girl with
head.
MAC lip gloss is like Gorilla Glue?
Right.
Oh, that's a
Hey,
good one.
that
That's
ain't
what Marcus
lying.
said.
That ain't lying, cause that stuff don't come off. Hey,
I just
man.
want to say one last thing before we end. All black women are not angry. Next, go ahead.
Except you.
You look angry when you said that.
She was angry.
No,
You was kinda angry
all
when
black.
you said
Cause
that.
I
All
hate
black
that
women
stereotype.
are not angry.
I didn't say it like that,
Motherfucker.
but all black
scared
women
us.
are not
You
angry.
scared us when
Threw
you
an
said
elbow up and
You just scared.
everything.
I
Look
think
at
shit
his
like
elbow.
this.
I'm
No,
scared.
you
The-
just
the only
pointed
thing-
it out
I
harder.
think the only thing that gives that stereotype is black men.
Look at
No,
this.
it's this right
That's
here.
it.
When you
That's it.
doing that.
don't hit
The only thing that gives that stereotype to black women is black men. You guys criticize us the worst.
No.
So we can go
No.
on.
I don't
No.
think that
Well,
y'all
we're at
agree.
the end.
Hey, so tell everybody how they can follow y'all and if y'all got anything to plug this week. Don't all
You can
speak
follow
at
me
once.
at Erica Tiffany, ErikKaTiffani on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh,
You
that
can
was
follow
her.
me.
It's flotation.
calling her that.
You know what? I'm not. That's all right. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
30
You
minutes
can
later.
follow me. You can. You can follow me on Facebook, Kenyetta Sway, or you can follow me on Instagram, Sway Kenyetta, and Snapchat, Sway Kenyetta.
Hey, you can hit your boy at dynamite.white
Don't know about
Instagram.
that.
All the way to the deep.
Hater. This shit.
I gotta go. All right, Barry White.
Hey, it is what it is. But also, of course, follow 710 in Slickville.
They already following 710. So, yeah, go ahead and follow
New
710 and Slickville. We out in here.
Hey,
in these streets.
Danielle.
Hey, look, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I want to thank all of you all. Y'all all dope. I want to thank Yanette behind the scenes for making all this stuff happen. She's super
Miss
dope.
Black.
Just so y'all can get a little behind the scenes. Shout out to all of that. Y'all dope.
Thank you guys.
Hey, until next time, we'll be back first Monday in November. I don't know what that day is, but we on every Monday. So next Monday, we'll be up in these streets on the 5th. So go ahead, tune in. I appreciate y'all. We got the clips, pictures, and everything like that coming soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all be safe out in these streets. We'll holla.